In Fallout 4, there are a handful of faces that the settlers all share. I have a mod in vanilla Fallout 4 that changes settler faces to give me more diversity. I think now I have a possible combination of like 70 vanilla settler faces, but the mod does not work for Far Harbor. So when I started getting all of my Far Harbor settlements, I noticed the same faces over and over and over again. And so I figured I would do this quick little video showing you guys all of the new faces
Hard times
that came with Far Harbor. Hey there, buddy. You look good in that armor. He's got a scar over his left eye. He must have had some sort of battle in the past. Rocking a neckbeard, though. Looking pretty good with goggles on his face. It's Jacques Cousteau's long-lost cousin. He looks rather menacing. He'd make a good weapon merchant. Whoa. Now that is a Maine man. That is a New Englander. I take back what I said about the neckbeard on the other guy. This guy is rocking the neckbeard. Man, and without the mustache, he's got like an Amish thing going on. This guy would look good in a horse-drawn carriage. This guy needs a fishing pole in his hand and a bag of fish in the other. I feel like this guy chews tobacco a lot. I'd be worried about lip and gum cancer there, buddy. All it takes is a cut-off t-shirt and a Ushanka hat, and suddenly Mr. Neckbeard here has become hipster. You again? Man, I see you absolutely everywhere. Bethesda just really loves neckbeards, apparently. Now this guy scared me the first time I saw him. You know who he looks like to me? Looks like Danny Trejo. Is that how you say it? Trejo? Trejo?
What's good today?
Doesn't have much to say. But hey, they decided to put Danny Trejo in the game. Alright, looking good, chap. I like how he's rocking the greasy hair and 70s mustache look. Not everyone can pull it off. Alright, this one looks fairly normal, just a little bit dirty like all Wastelanders. She looks like she's spent most of her 20s dancing with a pole. She looks like the prettiest waitress at that dive bar near the seedy section of town. She looks like a 30-something who is so afraid of aging that she's getting work done at too early of an age. This guy looks a little bit like a trickster, like he'd approach you on the street and start to tell you a story about his car broke down on the side of the road and he's got 5 kids and he was on his way to a child's birthday party and he just needs $10 to put a little bit of gas in his car if only you could spare it. He also looks good as your everyman sort of fellow. This guy reminds me of a car mechanic, someone you'd meet maybe on the docks. Looks like he's about to tell me a story from his childhood. Lay down some wisdom. The goggles make him look not quite as friendly. Every Far Harbor settlement needs to have the wizened elderly grandmother figure. Looks like we have one farming today.
The fog's poison on account of the children of Adam.
All right there, Granny. It's good to have you in the settlement. We need old Granny wisdom. Although, I do think your attire is a little off. I should probably change that. Ah! What happened here? This is like a chem addiction gone bad. Jet, not even once. Ah! Psycho, not even once. There he is. There she is again. Why does she keep coming up? Gosh. Whoa. This one probably has a basement somewhere. And probably butchers creatures in it. Then she goes and gets drunk under a table somewhere. She is probably quite at home with all of the cats in the settlement.
Every day.
I look at her in fear like she's going to cast a spell on me. After work, she goes home to her cottage made of gingerbread, and she lures children into a cauldron. Whoa, someone's grumpy. Got up on the wrong side of the bed, I guess. She's not looking like she's having a very good day. Angry. Anger in the face. Wow, now this guy looks like an extra in a vampire movie. How did it feel co-starring with Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt? Must be nice to know celebrities. Now this lady woke up one morning and said, you know what I really need? Yellow lipstick. That's right, nothing looks better in a nuclear wasteland than yellow lipstick and matching eyes. It's quite a distinct cosmetic choice. That is an intense look. She looks like she's contemplating the bad decisions she's made in her past. Whoa, this one's intense. You know what she looks like? She looks like a bad nanny. She looks like a nurse that you wouldn't trust injecting you with anything. She looks like that babysitter that you always dreaded seeing when you were a kid.
That must be 30 years? More? Since someone did the dance like you?
No, you may not babysit my children. Go away. I get this one way too often. There are like 2 of her at each of my settlements, and she's my least favorite. Why? Why? Now this one's interesting. This one looks like someone who drives a minivan. She's like a soccer mom of 3, drinks a lot of frappuccinos. The goggles really kill that soccer mom look. She looks like she writes angry blog posts about corporate America and the free market from her iPhone. Now this guy has a past. Probably has something to do with chems, I'm guessing. Probably spent a lot of time on the streets of Boston, maybe making dark deals with raiders and gunners. It's good to see that he's cleaned his act up since then. Now that is one happy settler. Look at that big smile. He's just happy to be here, folks.
I'm glad I was able to help.
Don't think we take it for granted. Time to get back to it, I guess.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Those are all of the unique individual ones that I found. Bethesda has quite a reputation for creating the so-called potato face. I've seen that in Skyrim some of their character faces were, they needed a little bit of work. And thank God for all of the modders who make these wonderful mods to improve settler faces or to increase the diversity of the looks of your settlers, so that you don't go into a settler with 36 settlers like my settlements and see the same face over and over and over again. So awesome modders for doing all of this hard work. And you know what? I can't complain too much. Bethesda made an amazing game. And wow, that guy, he was giving me the evil eye. Probably knows I'm making fun of him. Anyway, so there you go. Those are all of the unique settler faces that I found and found and found over and over and over again in every single one of my settlements. Thank you all so much for watching. And be sure to subscribe for more Fallout 4 and Far Harbor content.